Round 1. Let the battle begin. Only 3 remain. One's game. Crypto King picks up the weapon. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? France wins. Congratulations, Mountain King. Round 2. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Danger. Cloud9 is now armed. Russia wins. Congratulations, Cloud9. Round 3. Here we go again. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Commatail grabbed the shotgun. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Montenegro wins. Congratulations, Nova Hunter. Round 4. Here we go again. First blood. Ukraine is eliminated. Tiger Blaze picks up the weapon. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Headshot. Vortex Kid destroys Liberia. Final 2. 1-on-1. Sri Lanka wins. Congratulations, Vortex Kid. Round 5. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Danger. Moonrider is now armed. Laserbeam grabbed the shotgun. Afghanistan wins. Congratulations, Time Warp. Round 6. Here we go again. First blood. Qatar is eliminated. Brazil eliminated by XX_Pro_XX's shotgun. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Oceanic Turkey wins. Congratulations, Dark Horse. Round 7. Here we go again. First blood. St. Lucia is eliminated. Wolfpack picks up the weapon. Shadow Knight picks up the weapon. Only 3. Switzerland wins. Congratulations, Beerclaw. Round 8. Here we go again. First blood. Togo is eliminated. Flagmaster picks up the weapon. Stargazer picks up the weapon. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Bulgaria wins. Congratulations, Stargazer. Round 9. Here we go again. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Theta Wave takes out Guinea-Bissau. Danger. Icebreaker is now armed. Niger wins. Congratulations, Sharkfin. Round 10. Here we go again. First blood. France is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Danger. Volcanoish is now armed. Bahrain wins. Congratulations Volcanoish. Round 11. Here we go again. First blood. Argentina is eliminated. Vitex can grab the shotgun. Wildcard grab the shotgun. Only 3 remain. Micronesia wins. Congratulations Flammarider. Round 12. Here we go again. First blood. Belize is eliminated. Omega Force grab the shotgun. Danger. Blockchain is now armed. Croatia wins. Congratulations Etaflow. Round 13. Here we go again. Final 2. 1-on-1. Danger. Aquastream is now armed. Atomsplit grab the shotgun. Vietnam wins. Congratulations Atomsplit. Round 14. Here we go again. First blood. Slovakia is eliminated. South Sudan eliminated by Steelner's shotgun. Ghost Rider grab the shotgun. San Marino wins. Congratulations Atomsplit. Round 15. Here we go again. First blood. Laos is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Flagmaster picks up the weapon. Ireland wins. Congratulations Thunderbolt. Round 16. Here we go again. First blood. Syria is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Cyberwolf picks up the weapon. Armenia wins. Congratulations Cyberwolf. Round 17. Here we go again. First blood. Egypt is eliminated. Isa Phoenix grab the shotgun. Tiger Blaze grab the shotgun. Final. Norway wins. Congratulations Desert Fox. Round 18. Here we go again. First blood. Lesotho is eliminated. Danger. Gold Rush is now armed. Vitex can grab the shotgun. Final 2. 1-on-1. Bahamas wins. Congratulations Etaflow. Round 19. Here we go again. First blood. Seychelles is eliminated. Cool Dude picks up the weapon. Hawkwind grabs the shotgun. Final 2. Sierra Leone wins. Congratulations Turbogamer. Round 20. Here we go again. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Headshot. Falcondev destroys Cameroon.
Dragon Slayer grabbed the shotgun.
Nicaragua wins. Congratulations, Swiftblade. Round 21. Here we go again. First blood. Andorra is eliminated.
Space Rider grabbed the shotgun. Danger. Space Rider is now armed.
India wins. Congratulations XX_pro_. Round 22. Here we go again. First blood. India eliminated.
Danger. Quasar King is now armed.
Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Gambia wins. Congratulations for Tex King. Round 23. Here we go again. First blood. Kosovo is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Nyong'lo grabbed the shotgun.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Tunisia wins. Congratulations, Moonrider. Round 24. Here we go again. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Etaflow grabbed the shotgun.
Mozambique wins. Congratulations, Etaflow. Round 25. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game.
Nebula King picks up the weapon.
Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Danger. Thunderbolt is now armed.
Mauritania wins. Congratulations, Sunchaser. Round 26. Here we go again. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Uganda eliminated by Space Rider's shotgun. Guinea-Bissau wins. Congratulations, Siblast. Round 27. Here we go again. First blood. Qatar is eliminated.
Venom Fang grabbed the shotgun. Danger. Swiftblade is now armed.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Bahamas wins. Congratulations, Frostbite. Round 28. Here we go again. First blood. Fiji is eliminated.
Danger. Chat King is now armed.
Headshot. Chat King destroys Japan. Burundi wins. Congratulations, Sigmagrind. Round 29. Here we go again. First blood. Brazil is eliminated.
Danger. Galaxy Star is now armed. Danger. Dragon Slayer is now armed.
Kuwait wins. Congratulations Silver Arrow. Round 30. Here we go again. First blood. Bolivia is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Danger. Glitch King is now armed.
Italy wins. Congratulations Glitch King. Round 31. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game.
Danger. Frame Rate is now armed. Alpha Blend picks up the weapon.
Final. Palestine wins. Congratulations Midnitron. Round 32. Here we go again. First blood. Guinea-Bissau is eliminated.
The elimination zone claims another victim.
10 flags left. The final showdown begins. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Final 2. Turkey wins. Congratulations Meshlord. Round 33. Here we go again. First blood. Madagascar is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Headshot. Polycount destroys Guatemala.
The gap is hungry for more flags. Danger. Stargazer is now armed.
5. Belize wins. Congratulations Stargazer. Round 34. Here we go again. First blood. Ireland is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Seychelles eliminated by Stargazer's shot.
Thunderbolt grabbed the shotgun.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Uruguay wins. Congratulations Shadow Fox. Round 35. Here we go again. Is eliminated.
Ember Spark grabbed the shotgun.
Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Brazil wins. Congratulations Crypto King. Round 36. Here we go again. First blood. Liechtenstein is eliminated.
Lightwave picks up the weapon. Laserfire picks up the weapon. Danger. Midnitron.
Angola wins. Congratulations Midnitron. Round 37. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game.
Danger. Cobra Kai is now armed. Bearclaw grabbed the shotgun.
Brazil wins. Congratulations Ocean Breeze. Round 38. Here we go again. First blood. Guinea-Bissau is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Headshot. Lionheart destroys St. Kitts and Nevis.
Thunderbolt picks up the weapon.
Final 2. Ecuador wins. Congratulations, Thunderbolt. Round 39. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Liechtenstein eliminated by Nighthowl's shotgun. 10 flags left. The final showdown begins. Mongolia wins. Congratulations, Firefox. Round 40. Here we go again. First blood. Panama is eliminated.
Black Hole picks up the weapon. Danger. Specular King is now armed. Danger. Rorina is now armed.
Guatemala wins. Congratulations, Rorina. Round 41. Here we go again. First blood. Estonia is eliminated.
The Gold picks up the weapon.
Ten flags left. The final showdown begins. Headshot. The Gold destroys Bahrain. Final 2. 1-on-1. United Kingdom wins. Congratulations, Cool Dude. Round 42. Here we go again. First blood. Sweden is eliminated.
Lightning Bolt picks up the weapon. Lightning Bolt picks up the weapon.
Mongolia wins. Congratulations, Virtual King. Round 43. Here we go again. First blood. Tonga is eliminated.
Danger. Skyfire is now armed. Danger. Pixel Dust is now armed.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Indonesia wins. Congratulations, Supernova. Round 44. Here we go again. First blood. Congo is eliminated.
Render King picks up the weapon. Danger. Falcondiv is now armed.
Final 2. 1-on-1. United States wins. Congratulations, Firefox. Round 45. Here we go again. First blood. Angola is eliminated.
Jungle King picks up the weapon. Gold Rush picks up the weapon.
Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Somalia wins. Congratulations, Cyberwolf. Round 46. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game.
Raptor AA picks up the weapon.
Ten flags left. The final showdown begins. Poland wins. Congratulations Shadergad. Round 47. Here we go again. First blood. United Arab Emirates is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Headshot. Digital Nomad destroys Norway. Iraq wins. Congratulations Beerclaw. Round 48. Here we go again. First blood. Bolivia is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Ten flags left. The final showdown begins. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Burkina Faso wins. Congratulations Krystalclear. Round 49. Here we go again. First blood. Luxembourg is eliminated.
Danger. Pulsar beam is now armed.
10 flags left. The final showdown begins. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Turkmenistan wins. Congratulations Isefernix. Round 50. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game.
Bitefist picks up the weapon. Sunchaser picks up the weapon.
Uzbekistan wins. Congratulations Valleyforge. Round 51. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game.
Raptor AA picks up the weapon.
Raptor AA takes out Brazil.
Frostbite picks up the weapon.
Final. Micronesia wins. Congratulations Crypto King. Round 52. Here we go again. First blood. Guatemala is eliminated.
Firefox picks up the weapon.
Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Mexico wins. Congratulations Meshlord. Round 53. Here we go again. First blood. Mauritania is eliminated. Sudan eliminated by Etaflow's shotgun. 10 flags left. The final showdown begins. Headshot. The Tex King destroys. Djibouti wins. Congratulations for gold. Round 54. Here we go again. First blood. Botswana is eliminated.
Dragon Slayer grabbed the shotgun. Pulsar beam picks up the weapon.
North Macedonia wins. Congratulations Jungler King. Round 55. Here we go again.
Quantum Leap picks up the weapon.
Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Palau wins. Congratulations. Round 56. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game.
Danger. Dragonfly is now armed. Virtual King picks up the weapon.
Antigua and Barbuda wins. Congratulations Flammarider. Round 57. Here we go again. First blood. Antigua and Barbuda is eliminated.
Danger. Iota Storm is now armed. Ocean King picks up the weapon.
Djibouti wins. Congratulations Ocean King. Round 58. Here we go again. First blood. Sudan is eliminated.
Virtual King picks up the weapon. Dark Matter grabbed the shotgun.
Paraguay wins. Congratulations Nebula Dust. Round 59. Here we go again. First blood. Mozambique is eliminated.
Cloud9 grabbed the shotgun. Lightwave picks up the weapon.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Indonesia wins. Congratulations Zenmaster. Round 60. Here we go again. Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Danger. Thunderhawk is now armed.
Final 2. Haiti wins. Congratulations Thunderhawk. Round 61. Here we go again. First blood. St. Kitts and Nevis is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Danger. Lionheart is now armed. Danger. XX_Pro_XX is now armed.
Seychelles wins. Congratulations Pantherclaw. Round 62. Here we go again. First blood. Colombia is eliminated.
Danger. Hakix is now armed. Hakix grabbed the shotgun.
Chile wins. Congratulations Sharkfin. Round 63. Here we go again. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Omega Force grabbed the shotgun. Danger. Dragon Slayer is now armed.
Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. France wins. Congratulations Sunchaser. Round 64. Here we go again. First blood. Egypt is eliminated.
Danger. Atom Split is now armed. Rorina grabbed the shotgun.
South Sudan wins. Congratulations Rorina. Round 65. Here we go again. First blood. Albania is eliminated.
Battle Queen grabs the shotgun. Rock Solid picks up the weapon.
Brazil wins. Congratulations Falcondiv. Round 66. Here we go again. First blood. Colombia is eliminated.
Gamari picks up the weapon. Vitexkin picks up the weapon.
Only 3 remain. It's anyone's game. Guinea wins. Congratulations Arcticwolf. Round 67. Here we go again. First blood. Philippines is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Kwesaking takes out DR Congo.
Kwesaking picks up the weapon.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Bahamas wins. Congratulations for Texking. Round 68. Here we go again.
Vortex Skid picks up the weapon. Galaxy Star picks up the weapon.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Guatemala wins. Congratulations Silver Arrow. Round 69. Here we go again. First blood. Turkey is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Crypto King picks up the weapon.
Final 2. 1-on-1. Suriname wins. Congratulations Phoenix Rise. Round 70. Here we go again. First blood. Ukraine is eliminated.
Danger. Upsilon Kid is now armed. Blockchain picks up the weapon.
New Zealand wins. Congratulations Bump Map. Round 71. Here we go again.
Danger. Sigma Grind is now armed. Sigma Grind picks up the weapon.
Micronesia wins. Congratulations Dragonfly. Round 72. Here we go again. First blood. Kosovo is eliminated.
Danger. Neomatrix is now armed. Valley Forge picks up the weapon.
Slovenia wins. Congratulations Valley Forge. Round 73. Here we go again. First blood. Sudan is eliminated. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing?
Laserbeam picks up the weapon.
Angola wins. Congratulations Dawnbringer. Round 74. Here we go again. First blood. India is eliminated.
Ocean Breeze grabbed the shotgun. Danger. Isa Phoenix is now armed.
Indonesia wins. Congratulations, Nebula Dust. Round 75. Here we go again. First blood. Brazil is eliminated.
Ocean Breeze grabbed the shotgun. Time Warp picks up the weapon.
Only 3 remain. It's Egypt wins. Congratulations, Night Owl. Round 76. Here we go again. First blood. Tanzania is eliminated.
Night Owl picks up the weapon. Aquastream picks up the weapon.
Final 2. 1 on. Ukraine wins. Congratulations, Aquastream. Round 77. Here we go again. Final 5. Who will be the last flag standing? Sri Lanka eliminated by Nebula Dust's shotgun. 10 flags left. The final showdown begins.
Lightwave grabbed the shotgun.
Turkey wins.